Yo, what's going on, gamers? Today I'm going to be doing a Mirage Jumps video. This is a highly requested video on my channel, and I thought that I'd go over all the jumps that I find are pretty necessary to learning Mirage to its fullest. Before I get into the jumps, I just want to thank the sponsor of this video. So I'm going to start with this jump here on B called the Van Jump, or the Tens Jump as some people call it. And this jump is pretty simple. It's really just a 180 strafe onto this platform here, which can help with timing in B apps. Now, this jump in CSGO used to be a lot harder, but they made it pretty easy in CS2 because they made this clipping really wide, so it's pretty hard not to get onto. And if you guys struggle with it, I would just practice like getting on and getting off again. To do this jump, you're going to want to basically pre-scroll twice. What I mean by pre-scrolling is before I'm even touching whatever it is I'm trying to B-hop off of, I'm already kind of fanning down on my mouse wheel to make sure that my B-hop is going to work. So you're going to do your B-hop and then pre-scroll again when you're on top of this slab here, and it will give you another B-hop either towards here, or you can do 2 B-hops and then land in this window like this. So once again, all I'm doing is running, jumping, and then strafe 180ing, and then I'm crouching at the end to get that first part done. Just jump, strafe, crouch. And then to do the extra B-hop, I jump, strafe, crouch, and then I'm already pre-scrolling, like pretty much when I'm like kind of down, like coming up here, I start scrolling again to make sure I get that next hop. And that's the van jump for you. Alright, the iconic vent hop. This one can be broken down into 2 things, and it's going to be your initial strafe and your initial jump, and then it's going to be getting through the vent. So getting through the vent, it just requires one simple trick, and it's to hold crouch and go for a 1 scroll. So the entire time that you're going through vent, you want to be holding crouch. You don't want to let go of it because it causes like your character model to kind of bug out a little bit, and I find that you lose the ability to B-hop more often than not. And doing a 1 scroll, which is basically when you're under the vent, if you slow down your pace for B-hops, you can kind of see that I'm getting multiple hops within 1 scroll. So that's going to help you kind of get more consistency in case you bonk your head more than once. Your initial strafe, you kind of want to jump towards this ledge as late as possible, and you kind of want to crouch over it, like tuck your feet in. And then once you're through, you just want to hold crouch, and you want to try and do that 1 scroll like I said. You just want to be scrolling down at a medium pace to cover multiple jumps. The same premise goes from the other side. You just want to be trying to do a 1 scroll and holding crouch, and that's going to allow you to get a very consistent vent hop. Alright, so window to cat is pretty easy. I have one little trick I do for this one, and it's basically to crouch your jump. So instead of just doing like a regular jump at the very end, although you can do it to get up on top of cat, it causes you to lose a little bit of a free spot in where you can jump in the windowsill. So I find that crouch jumping rather than just running out and jumping gives you a little bit more access in that jump, in the sense that your character is going to kind of crunch down and you're going to have less of a chance of bonking your head on the top. When going for the strafe onto the windowsill, you have to tap W once you're on the windowsill to carry your momentum forward, and then jump again rather than B-hopping. Once you get good at this jump, I'd advise learning to land on either the right side or the left side, aka the back side of the block, so that you can continue doing something kind of like I'm showing right now. Now, I'm not going to consider this an important jump, but I'm still going to show you guys kind of how to do it in 2 ways. One's going to be fancy and one's going to be pretty simple. This is a great little alt angle to hold on cat, ladder room, snipers, and some guy coming out of con. Some people just won't expect you to be up here. And the way you do this is by just running off the end of these boxes here, doing a little 2 strafe, and aiming for the corner of this this block here. It's going to look something like that. And you're going to have to crouch right at the end. You do your strafes and then crouch right at the end, and you're going to get up on top of here. Now, another way to get up on top of this cart is you can come back here and you can just kind of hold W and crouch jump twice, and it's going to kind of pop you up on top of these boxes here, and then you can go for your jump that way. The fancier way to do this is with a jump bug. So as you can see, you just B-hop, jump bug, and then crouch at the end, and it's going to get you up on top of that. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to do cat to chair. This is honestly a flex jump. It's so not important to the map at all, but it's kind of cool to know. And if you do it in a pub, if someone knows movement in your game, they're going to be like, damn, this guy knows what's up. So as you can see, the way that I just did it was through a jump bug. And if you don't know what a jump bug is, I'm going to leave a link to my video in the description. It explains what a jump bug is. I give you guys a bind, and it kind of gives you guys a rundown of how to do it. The easiest way to do cat to chair with a jump bug is by getting up on top of this little like ledge here on cat and aiming for this thing right here, this pillar that's built into cat, and you're just going to want to go for a jump bug off of that thing right there, and that's going to give you cat to chair. This is another jump on A site. You can actually jump off the ledge of this garbage bin to this corner right here. And this is kind of very situational, but say there's like a guy playing behind here and he's like playing kind of cowardly, and he's going to expect you to kind of wrap around like this, but you can actually pop up over that box there and kill him. The way that you're going to do this is by B-hopping off of the edge of this and then strafe towards this and crouch. It's a pretty tight timing, but once you get it, you kind of just get it. It's kind of, it looks something like that. Jump, strafe, crouch, and you're gonna get up on top of here. Then you kind of have free access. This also just kind of opens up A to a more vertical playstyle than people kind of imagine A as. At least personally, I kind of view A as a very horizontal site, unlike other sites on the map, kind of like A site on Nuke type of thing. Another jump in Sniper's Nest that I find is actually pretty important is this one. You can jump off of this thing right here onto these and get up into this window, so you basically can wrap cat to B. The way that you're going to do this is by B-hopping onto the edge of this pallet, the very edge of this, and then strafing and crouching to get up on top of there. It's really hard, and don't get discouraged with this one, because this one took me literally forever to even get, and I still can't really get it consistently, but it's pretty hard to do. People can LJ it as well, long jump it, but if you B-hop at the very edge of this and crouch at the very end, you can get up on top of this and into here. But that's kind of the flex way to do it. The easiest way is obviously from cat. You can kind of jump off of there onto here, and then in through here, and then you're doing the same thing that I was talking about, and you can wrap to cat. So that about wraps it up for the Mirage jumps. I hope this video was helpful. I feel like I was kind of bad at explaining some things, but just let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do a rerun or a more in-depth guide for these jumps. But I thought it was important to pass along these jumps because this map is probably the most influential map to learn jumps on. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.